Questions continue to swirl over the expected arrival of third country nationals to Jamaica under a deal with the United States. The government says the arrangement follows a memorandum of understanding between the two countries and will see migrants transit through Jamaica en route to their final destinations. Amid public concern, the government has maintained that the individuals will not remain in the country permanently. Romario Lyons reports.
Deportation, an issue that has long captured headlines across the world. For decades and more intensely in recent years, Jamaicans in the diaspora held their breaths against the thought of being deported back home. Now, Jamaicans at home hold theirs against a memorandum of understanding with the United States that will see third country nationals transferred from the U.S. to transit through Jamaica to their final destination. Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang says individuals facilitated under the agreement are not being brought into Jamaica as permanent migrants. He says while negotiations are ongoing, some aspects have been settled, including the requirement that the U.S. will pay for the deportees' initial stay in Jamaica. How much? That remains a mystery. But will it cost Jamaica anything? Dr. Chang in Parliament on June 17, 2026.
They'll be here for a short time only, and in the time they are here, they will be funded by the government of the United States through the International Organization for Migration.
If they find a way to stay in Jamaica, what does that mean?
We have to treat them under international law, and while they are here, under those conditions, no additional will be taken. The 10 is a trigger point, that if 10 stay back, we stop the acceptance and review the management of the program.
Under the agreement, Jamaica would receive up to 25 migrants every 2 weeks. He assured no more than 25 migrants would remain in the country at a time. Dr. Chang adds that Jamaica and the United States have shared decades of harmonious relations.
In this case, the United States requested, and our professionals, after the government decided, negotiated and agreed on understanding which we are comfortable with.
For other countries, it's more than comfortable. It's financial. The Trump administration has spent more than $1 million per person to deport some migrants to countries where they have no connection, which was disclosed by a congressional investigation in February 2026. The U.S. government paid more than $32 million to 5 foreign governments to accept approximately 300 third country nationals deported from the U.S. Rwanda was paid $7.5 million plus an estimated $601,000 in flight costs to accept just 7 people, about $1.1 million per person. Eswatini, $5.1 million for 15 people. El Salvador, $4.76 million for about 250 people. Now, regionally in 2025, Belize said the deal, which at the time needed approval from the Belize Senate, would mean migrants deported from the U.S. could apply for asylum there instead of returning to their home countries. The U.S. State Department called it, quote, an important milestone in ending illegal migration, end quote, and, quote, shutting down abuse, end quote, of the U.S. asylum system. The same year, Panama, Costa Rica, and Honduras also accepted people deported by the U.S. But at least one attorney argues that wide-scale does not mean compulsory.
That every member of the Jamaican cabinet must ask themselves this question: are we breaching the foundational international law of non-refoulement, which essentially prohibits from sending persons or returning persons to countries from which they're fleeing persecution?
TVJ News.
Coming up in this newscast, the financial week, news from overseas, and our bite of the week. Please stay with us.